Hello dear students, I welcome you all in our channel Electrical Study. Now today we will see relation between phase and line quantity in star connection. Phase and line, these are the two different quantities required to consider when we deal with either star connection or delta connection. Let me start to find mathematical relationship between phase and line voltages and then we will see about current relationship. For that, please consider this diagram. In this diagram, we can see different voltages are given. Let's say ER, EY and EB. Other voltage are also specified VRY, VYB and VBR. Either you can say with notation as capital E or capital V for voltage. This is line terminal. Let's say R phase. This is Y phase. This is B phase. Guys, when we want to find mathematical relationship between line voltage and phase voltage, phasor diagram is the important step. Based on the data given over here, we have to find relation between this 3 voltage and this 3 voltage. Let's say we consider the line number 1 and line number 2, R and Y, and in between this we having line voltage with notation VRY. So VRY, this line voltage we need to specify in term of the phase voltage. Which phase voltage? So let me trace the path from R. One winding is having EMF ER. Another winding Y phase having voltage EY and then Y. It means to find out VRY we have to take help of this ER and EY. What is the relationship can we observe from that? We can say that both having a opposite polarity. As far as the arrow is concerned, injection of EMF is concerned, both having a opposite direction. It means very easy to say VRY will be equal to vector difference of these two quantity. So ER minus EY, which will help to assign value of VRY, and of course they are the vector difference. They are not the simple mathematical difference, but they are the vector difference. So we have analyzed the first thing, VRY equal to ER minus EY, which is the vector difference. Same way, let's say VBR between this R terminal and B terminal. So the respective phase voltage will come into picture is ER and EB. And again because of the opposite direction of injection, they are result in the vector difference of both. VBR will be vector difference of this two. So likewise, we can also apply the same concept for VYB. Same thing is represented by the phasor also. To draw phasor, we have to first draw the reference elements. Let's say ER, EY and EB. These three are our phasor voltage which are 120 degree apart from each other. RYB is our phase sequence. Now, as per our analysis, VRY is ER minus EY. Already we having this vector. This is our ER vector and this is our EY vector. To get vector difference or to get minus EY vector, I require to reverse this vector of EY. So this is the reverse EY vector. So obviously now it become minus EY. ER is there, minus EY is there, and the vector sum of both will give VRY. So this is equation and this is the representation by means of vector. Same way we can represent for VYB and VBR. Further, at once we having phasor diagram ready, then we can go with further mathematical analysis. This is in general any line. Let's say line voltage between terminal R and Y can be represented in that way. phase voltage of Y, phase voltage of R, and with cosine 60. This we can get by means of the phasor representation. Here we having angle 60 and these are the ERN and ENY. So likewise, as we are dealing with the balance system where all phase voltage having equal magnitude, so in simplicity we will use notation EPH. By placing that in further equation with value of cos 60, this is the further modification, and at last we will get EL equal to root 3 EPH. It means in star connection, line voltage is always root 3 times of phase value. Same we can represent by means of the another way, that is by the representation. This is the similar equation we have used to draw the phasor diagram. R is our reference. This is our reference. So we can replace it with E at angle 0. EYN is 120 degree lag. So minus 120, this is the representation for EYN. And with the cos and sine function, you will get this as ERY. Further, it helps us to find value of ERY as root 3E at angle 30. This angle 30 indicate that ERY is 30 degree lead from our reference. This is our reference. This is VRY position, 30 degree lead. Same way, let me check what is the position of VYB. This is 90 angle from ER and this is in a lagging. What about this VBR? This is 150 degree lead. So same thing we can obtain by means of the equation. This is all about voltage relationship. Now let me go with current relationship. For that, if you see this diagram, current supplied by the individual winding, individual phase is nothing but the same current available to the line terminal. That's why for this, very easy to say line current is equal to phase current. Now just like the relation between phase and line quantity in star, we will consider relation between phase and line quantity for delta also. This is the delta connection. Just by observation we can easily say that this is in the form of delta symbol. That's why known as a delta connection. With this, further notations are also given over here. By taking a first side, we can easily say that whatever the voltage is induced by the individual coil, let's say R phase coil, the same voltage is available at the terminal R and Y. So very simple to say, there is no any change in the line voltage and phase voltage in a delta connection. Both are same. Further, this is for the Y phase winding. Let's say VYN is the induced voltage. VYN is the measured between terminal Y and B. Obviously, both are same. So no any doubt for this relationship. Very easily we can say it. Now it's time to check for the current relationship between phase and line. For R phase, IR is the current injection. This is IY. This is IB. And they are forming like the anti-clockwise rotation of current, flowing of current. At terminal 1, by observing this, we can easily say that current available at the terminal 1, which is the line current, is nothing but IR minus IB. By applying the KCL. Same way, at node 2, we can say IY minus IR is the line current for Y. IB minus IY is the line current for B. So by applying Kirchhoff current law, we can identify mathematical relationship between phase and line. Further, just like the previous case, we need to draw its phasor representation. By assuming lagging current, this is the position of IR. No change in the line voltage and phase voltage. So either you can say as a line voltage or phase voltage over here. So this is the position for that. Position of IR, IY and IB, second step. Now, to get IR minus IB, just like the star connection, it is required to reverse this vector IB. So from this place, now it is available with minus sign over here, and simply the vector addition of IR and minus IB will give value of IR minus IB. So with the same concept, whole phasor diagram is available to us. By applying the mathematical formula, just like the star connection for voltage, we can find IL equal to √3 times of IPH. So guys, it means line current for the delta connection is always √3 times of phase current. The important thing we need to observe is it is just reverse than the star connection as far as voltage and current relationship are concerned. What will be changed in the power? Let's say for star connection, 3 windings are there, so power will be 3 times of the phase power, and we know that phase power is VI cos phi, where V and I are the phase quantities. So power will be equal to this. By applying the relationship between line and phase quantity, voltage and current, we can simplified formula for power, active power in term of the line quantities, which is given over here. It means we can say active power for the star connection is √3 VLIL cos phi. For the delta connection, now let me check same thing. What happened with the three phase power? So total power will be 3 multiplied with the phase power VPH IPH cos phi, and these are the relationship for IPH IL as well as VPH and VL. By using this is the modification in a power formula, which further allowed to write formula in term of √3 VL IL cos phi. What we have observed? We have observed that there is no change in the active power formula for star as well as for the delta connection. Same way, no change for the reactive and apparent power also. So guys, remember this formula for three-phase system irrespective of the star and delta connection. √3 VL IL sin phi for the reactive power, 3 VL into IL for the apparent power. Thank you.